Today I'm going to show you guys how I milk my goat as a newbie goat milker. Okay, so first thing, I do a cup of the sweet feed grain. You're going to need, I use baby wipes to wipe the udder. So this is how I've been using it, a mason jar, because I'm not good at milking with both hands. So these are my 3 supplies. I also bought, this is in the horse section at Tractor Supply to use to tie her legs together. Okay, so let's get Willow on the milking stand. We made our own DIY stand. She's pretty good about coming on the stand. I've had her since she was little, so she kind of just knows. So you guys know that I like to save money, so I pull the feed down because I don't want her to eat when I'm not ready to milk her, especially we've only been milking her for a little over a month. So I tie this up. Then we used this strap from trail cam, and I just pull her legs back. If you pull them back a little bit, it'll help her when she's kicking. This girl was a huge kicker. It was so discouraging and horrible, and now I can say she barely kicks a little bit. So you'll just wipe down her udder. Luckily it's pretty clean. We don't have a lot of mud and stuff like that. Okay, so you can see close up how this looks. She's all wiped down and ready for her grain. Willow is a Nigerian Dwarf fainting goat. So because I'm not comfortable milking, like I said, this is my first goat milking. I always squeeze out what I milk first, just if there was any bacteria or whatnot. That's what, the experts tell you. And because she was such a kicker when I started, I was just holding a mason jar under because there was no way I could put a bucket. She would tip it right over. So it's not bad once you get the hang of it. You can kind of squeeze the milk in there, and then the teat is pretty firm to just press the milk out. It also really hurt my hand when I started and I wanted to quit and get an automatic milker, but I did not want to spend the money on it. And now when I see how fast it goes, really only takes me 10 to 15 minutes. I'm really glad I didn't spend the couple $100 on a milker for one goat. So usually when I get to about here, I stop on one side and switch to the other. You can see how even it is if you didn't fully milk each side. So I'm just about full, and if they're kicking or whatnot, I'll give her a little bit of sunflower seeds. So then I use this coffee filter and strain it. We have a nice supply of no goat taste. The cold, you need to get it cold right away, and it's amazing.